think ready to go. All looks good. Just move that out of the way a second. Hey, G-Force. I'm looking at the wrong screen. There we go. Hello. Hello. Get that back over there. And I want that one. There we go. Right. I am going to move my microscope out of the way so I can see what I'm doing and flick over to that one. How's the audio? Is it loud enough, clear enough? There may be a little bit of a hiss because fans and stuff in the background, but is the volume okay? Hello, CG, G-Pass. Right. Is the audio good? Can you hear me? Or is it a bit quiet? Quiet? Hang on. Is that any better? Can you hear me? I don't want to whack it up too high, but I've got to give it a few minutes to let me I'll stick it up. Just watch your ears. Just in case. Hopefully that should be better. How's that? That's... I can go a bit high. I don't want to go too high. That better? Fingers crossed you can hear me. I can't go much higher than that. I think I'll end up... Right. So... what I'm doing today is a PS4 Slim. I've already came in originally for a HDMI port replacement because it was dropped. You can't see that. So I've done that. I've got it displaying, but now the controllers won't sync. So going to replace this. It's my first one. Got one off Phil, and in case I mess it up, he's been nice enough to include some solder balls. So if I mess it up, is my audio still? But yeah, as I say, if I mess it up, he sent me some balls to reflow it, reball it even. So I've already had this console apart. several times. Get the hard drive out. I'm not going to start it up because every time I do, I need to it needs to check the hard drive because I can't, because the controller won't work, I can't shut it down properly. So where's me here we go. So yes, you get to watch me do my first BGA chip. Going to be interesting. A little bit nervous. Hang on, let me try something else. Give me a second. Hello, is that better? Hello, Lee. Is that any better? I had a that's going up to the red now. I had a filter on that was removing some of the audio. Problem it takes. Let me just device properties, volume. That all looks good. Much better. Yeah, I had a filter on OBS from when I was filming a video the other day, and I had the fan running. I was playing around with the settings trying to get the hiss whine removed. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, I've had this part. I replaced the HDMI port, got it displaying, but I can't actually get into the console because it will connect controllers via USB in safe mode, but it won't sync a controller properly. So been waiting on the postman, okay, for a few days for this. Don't know what's going on with our postie at the moment, but yeah, had in 2 PlayStation 3s, one backwards compatible and one normal, both fat OG ones. Yeah, both over, got the 3 beeps and off, which I know it's an overheating issue and can be solved by de-lid in, but I'm not messing around with de-lid in PlayStation 3s. So sadly, I've told the customer I can't fix them because I don't want to take that risk of damaging the processors, taking the IHS off. But Hello, phone ops or pops. I think you get nicknamed, isn't it? Right. Take the. Don't know why I bothered putting the power supply back in, but out of the way. Let me do this. Change the. Nope. Bear with me for a second. So how is everybody? Not that one. I will find the right one in a moment. This is more nerves than anything. Right. Okay. This is where it gets real, because this is the last. Oh, now the nerves start kicking in. I suppose I better turn stuff on. Otherwise, you can fucking bugger off. Bloody wasp. Bee. Fly buzzy thing anyway. That out. Board out. Might help if I remove all the ribbon cables. And the oh well, other antenna. But right, let me pop that out the way. Yeah, I probably could, but it still kind of makes me nervous. I think it's the fact that I think the nerves come down because it's somebody else's property, you know. If it was mine, I wouldn't be half as nervous. But there's always that in the back of your mind of, oh, what if I mess this up? Right. I am going to use a board holder today just to make this a little bit easier on myself. See if I can get the bloody thing lined up properly. I don't know whether this is actually going to help or hinder me, but I only need it to support it. I don't think this is going to work. Oh no. There we go. A little bit close to the old, but should be good. I will get you a better view of this, hopefully. Actually, it'd probably be better we'll keep staying on that one for now. Let's move these back just a tad. There we go. Right. So what was it? You said earlier CG, was it 440 at 50% to take it off? Yeah. Where's my coffee? Well, hopefully if I can get this job done and a few more jobs done, I can get the money together and sent over to Jaden, and get my proper, he's got a trinocular scope for sale. I won't have a camera for it straight away, but I'll at least have a better microscope than the one that I'm currently using. It's a good little thing. It does its job. It's earned its money, especially since it was free. But let's I will just flux. Just gonna pop a little bit on there. I don't know whether you meant a little bit of flux when taking it off or a little bit of flux when putting it on, but I probably should have clarified that with you, but there we go. Ooh. Right, tweezers. This is going to be fun. Just warm it up. Ooh, we had movement, but I can't. I can't grip the bloody chip. Oh no, that's just the lid that's come off. So I don't know whether that lid was supposed to come off. There we go. I think I may have a problem. Let me just where's me cursor? There we go. Oh no, I should be good. Right. I think it's still there. Yeah. Ooh. No, the antenna connector looks good. What I will do is find some solder wick. See, we need to clean first. Is that a... Yeah. See if we can get the hole. quality's not going to be the best. I have a microsite for sale in the next days. Oh, I will do, Lee. Cheers. I'll keep an eye out for it. Right, I'm trying to figure out which light's giving me the glare at the moment. Is it the actual? That'll have to do, but right. Okay. So, a little bit of flux. Probably not enough. Hopefully make this a bit easier to clean the solder off these. That's a good freaking point. Which direction does this go? No, what I was on about, cheaper, was this filter, capacitor, resistor, just here. I think it's this one. One of these two that's loose. But I'll have a look at that in a minute. Right. I don't know why I'm opening that up yet. Let's get this. It's all nicely whipped off. We'll give this a clean. Fine. Yeah, I will whack some hot air on it. I just clean those pads first. Right, let's see if we can get in a little bit closer. The lighting's not the best, but can't even tell what bloody direction that's facing. Looks in the right. You just I am going to turn the airflow down a bit because I don't want it blowing shit off. Awesome, CG, thank you. Just there we go. I think that's in there. Didn't see it move, but no. See if I can. Very carefully give this a clean. I think that's. Oh. Right. Well, now I know that there's a pad missing, but a pad that's not supposed to be there. At least I can figure out the orientation of this thing. So it goes that way. Like so. Hello, Wayne. My fingernails look disgusting under that microscope. There we go. Right. Oh, this is the nerve-wracking part. Maybe I should have put some flux down before I suppose I can always move it back into place, can't I? Just a little bit of flux, not too much. Right, let's get this back into position. Can't see. I think that is probably the best. Anti-clockwise, 90 degrees. I thought that, or was that? Yeah, when I was taking this one off, I've kind of delidded it in the process, and also, if you can, it's not going to be in focus very well, but yeah, everything on that board's just everywhere. So that's the broken one coming off. Oh. Right, so let's set this 400. % airflow. Oh, I'm gonna move the microscope out the way for a moment. You're not gonna have the best of views, but it gives me a bit more access. So all right. Looks the little flux that I put on there is starting to bubble. Don't know whether to pour them out just to probably a little bit too much, but I want to make sure that this flows properly. Yep, that wobbled. Ooh. Flick the scope back on. Yeah, I gave it a very slight nudge. You probably wouldn't have been able to see that from the above cam, but that doesn't look too bad. Gave it a nudge and it did the push up and pull back. It dropped back into place, so fingers crossed while this is still warm, some PA on here. I suppose the proof will be in the pudding, as they say. It's a little bit warm to be doing this yet. Right. Obviously I need to let it cool down before I do anything. But one thing I would like to do is, where's the... Probably not going to be able to see much. Yeah, it didn't move on its own accord. Let me get rid of the microscope for a second. Didn't move on its own accord, but I gave it a nudge with the tweezers and yeah, it shuffled itself around the board. Well, literally a little rock. Kind of, you know, like a car when it's in a divot, it does that little bit of a bouncy rock sort of thing. But it looks flat on the board. Doesn't look too badly burned. So I suppose there's only really one thing to do. One, get the console the right way up. Ooh. I'm not going to put it all back together fully, but I am going to plug shit in and get the heat clamp on. The thermal paste that's on it will be absolutely fine. It was the fresh stuff when I put it back together because I didn't know it had the Wi-Fi. Clean it. Giving it a scrub. The whole console needs a full tear down and clean. To be honest with you, it could do with it again because it has been sat here for almost a week, gathering a little bit of a dust. So I've given it, yeah, I'll come and I want to give the board a proper scrub because I want to reapply thermal paste anyway because it's been open and closed that many times now. Well, this is the third time I've had it open. So the thermal paste I put on, I'll replace that. Not as if I paid a lot for the thermal paste. I think it was about £5 for 5 of these tubes, 20-gram tubes. Look, actually, it's not too bad of stuff. I know it's not the highest of quality, but it works. I haven't had any complaints from customers. I have got better quality stuff. I really hope this. I know I should have more faith in myself, but with the luck I've had with consoles recently, I could do with the win. Right. Suppose I better plug at least one of the antennas in. the other antenna back in once and find out whether it works or not. Bear with me for a second while I find my power cable. I'll just turn the console sideways. Sure that's off. HDMI. Right. Little capture card for now, that'll do. I need a controller. Bear with me for a second. Fingers crossed this works. No, won't use that one, so I think the battery is enough in that one. No, this one turns on and works. Right. Oh, hard drive. Don't want to forget the hard drive. Right. On. Not that you can see at the moment. On with a blue light. There we go. So at least I know display's still working. I haven't killed anything there. That one doesn't want to. Right. Let me just get rid of that. I can't read what that says. I'm absolutely blind as a bat. So swap it over to that one. Plug in a PlayStation controller. There we go. Either that. Just bear with me for a second. Yeah. I've lost my cursor. It doesn't want to connect. Could it be that because I haven't got the other antenna attached? Or could it be because my controllers are knackered? Give me a second. Hey, Jaden. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out why Thing is, I don't know how long these controllers have been sat in here, so these controllers could be turns on. That could be the cable. Let me just reset that. Oh. Stick USB in other hole. To be honest with you, those USB ports don't feel that great. No, it's weird. I know I've not got the other antenna attached, but I wouldn't have thought that would have... probably why. Yeah, no, it really does not want to... I've tried various cables, Wayne. I've got 3 different... One that was just come out of that box. It came with the... Okay. Okay, so that cable's a definite no. This is... It's connecting to the PC with that cable. So it should. This is what it was doing before. This is why I thought it was a... But as soon as it's plugged in... Yeah. As you can see... But if I unplug it, it turns on. And that seems like a brand new controller. Let me try. It can't be all of my controllers. This one's been used. You can't actually see that, but that is lighting up. Oh, hang on. Yeah. You can't see that, can you? Let me get rid of the capture card a second. Or move it at least. There we go. Let's stick it up there. Right. Yeah, it's putting out voltage. But it's almost like it's killing the ability for it to turn on. Because it's charging. Let me just check the other port. Yeah, the other port's doing exactly the same. That is lit up. You can... And you can't really see that because my camera's shocking, but that's lit up as well and it's charging. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I just need to nip to the little boy's room. Hello. That's me back. Right. So let me... turn that off. Right. Let me just catch up with chat. Sorry about that. Controller. You just have to, yeah. It should pulse orange and hit it. Rehot the Wi-Fi. Don't suppose you have a spare USB keyboard laying around. Right. That's me in safe mode. I'm going to flick over to the big capture card so I can actually see what I'm doing. Right. Still connected. So it works absolutely fine in there. Controller works. Which... would it be a rebuild database? For the firmware? Or are you on about completely redoing the customer's hard drive? Yeah, controller works. Initialize. Okay. Obviously, customer's losing his data, but needs must, I suppose. Ah, right. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, well, it's a bit late now. I'll just have to explain to the customer that it's I thought you said initialize. Oh. Oh, well. The customer did say anything to fix it, anything to get it working, and I have got permission to do these jobs on it, as in replacing the Wi-Fi and stuff. At the end of the day, before they came to me, they didn't have a console that worked, and if they did have online achievements, they would have lost them anyway if the console wasn't fixable. I know it's not the best outcome, but the customer did say, you know, he's quite happy for me to do what needs to be done to fix it, so hence the Wi-Fi chip. And he did say if the, it needs reinstalling and stuff. Right. Connect. Controller is connected. So do I need to go back in and do the number 7 then, not? Or let me shut this back down and go back into... right, number... I think this has got a copy of what I need on it. Yeah, I'm hoping that this has got the operating system on it. Cannot find the update file. Okay. Right, just have to bear with me for a second. PS4. Right. Working that one. Let's try that one. think it probably could do with a reflow, to be honest with you. I don't think it was sitting perfect. What I am going to do for now is find the controller. And shut this down for a moment. I don't want to do that. You just get rid of that. There. Just turn that off for a minute, because there's a possibility that, as you say, reflow the chip. Format that. PS4 update. 32. Okay, I don't think that memory card wants to work. This could be fun. See if this one works. PS4. Update folder. See this file has been. Right, that's got the update file on it. Folder. Someone mentioned being corrupt, which is totally possible as well. What's the NOR? No. Link to the official recovery Discord. Just waiting for the file to download now, because I'm streaming. It's taking its sweet ass time. Right, there we go. Folder. Oh, my computer doesn't like being worked this hard. I could have probably got away with the version that's actually on the update on the memory stick. But we will see. No, cancel that. Just have to bear with me for a moment. My computer has kind of gone, nope, don't want to work. I may hope, I'm hoping this keeps going. I don't think my computer likes doing this much at once. It is proper frozen up. Maybe if we get rid of that. Well, you have to bear with me, guys. There's not a lot I can do, and I'll be back in a second. This little madam here has decided to escape. Come on, you. Right, I'm back. My computer's still having issues with the PC. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my computer. Let me... No. Stream wants to work, but nothing else does. Okay, that made some... think that it like this drive. Right. Sorry about this, guys. Everything's a little bit disjointed at the moment for some reason. Right. I'll stick the capture card back up in that top corner. And you're probably going to tell me this wasn't we go. Well, it's found the drive, obviously, because it's taking its time. Yeah, my PC's getting there slowly. Just trying to catch up with itself, I think, more than anything. But I'll try a fresh install. Hopefully that'll solve it. If not, what was the other ones? Solder ball side under the man. Oh, yes. Well, it's found that file on that memory stick, which is good. What's the NOR Lee? Well, this is, yeah, nearly done. Right, I forgot it was going to do that. I will be back in a second. I am going to go and grab myself a fresh cup of coffee, and I will be back in 30 seconds. Well, a couple of minutes. That's me back. Ooh. I don't think this is going to work. No. Yeah, no, still. Oh, hang on. Do we have anything? Not that you can see what's going on here. Trying to connect, but well, it's charging fine. Wait for it to. What I might do is try and reflow the chip. At least I'm actually able to shut it down now. For some reason it wouldn't do it by the button before. Or was that a different? No, that was a different console. Ignore me there. It's definitely weird. Let me get this board back out. And I will see if I can have a look at the pins. Get rid of the capture card. I'll bring the mic. Hang on, get rid of that for a second. I'll bring the microscope over in a second and see if I can have a look at the chip. I'll give it a reflow anyway. I suppose it won't hurt, will it? And I suppose the next stage after that is possibly don't want to reball it. Oh. Every single time. So what does no dump do then? No, I'm not. Right. Might help if I can find. There we go. Might not be the best connection. Still a bit of flux under it. No, I didn't have controller connect. Only in safe mode. I would say it's possibly a little bit lower on one side than the other. See if I can... but it's definitely closer to the board on this side. But it's all attached. From what I can tell. I didn't even squish it when it was going down. Let me just bring that back up. I was really careful to touch the side of the... sorry. So do you think a reflow would work? Or do you think it was more of a case of it was another issue? What do you guys think? I'm a little bit... Pick up some of these bleeding screws. Luckily I've got spare ones. It will drip with all of them. Okie dokie, reflow it is then. I'm going to I don't want to get the bloody board holders out because what have I got? Right place. Just, oh, that's... No, it's not tall enough, is it? Yeah, it's definitely the correct way round. I double checked that when I laid it. Just bear with me for a second. I'm having a complete and utter special moment. I was looking for something and now I can't remember. Right. So the board holders. Well, by now I would have had my own. I ordered some magnets off AliExpress. You know, the ones that you can put a post into. I'm gonna make myself some board holders. Didn't happen, did it? Didn't deliver them. According to them, they're still somewhere in the UK, but you know what? That'll, not that you guys can see that. What I'm going to do, just to put my mind at ease. Right, because I messaged Phil the other day with a picture of it. Yep, definitely the right way round. So just used it as a board rest more than anything. Right, so 400 at 30%. What I will do, try and remember what I've done with my flocks. Once again, you're probably not going to be able to see much, but bear with me, guys. I don't know, well, you guys won't be able to see that, but I've given it a bit of a wibble, and it's moving back and forward quite nicely. And just give it chance to, before I end up knocking it off the board. Not yet, Jaden. Just trying to reflow. Yeah, that's cooled down enough. I can clean this now. Right. Flick back over to the scope. I need to get round the edges with a toothbrush. That looks a little bit more. That is the right, yeah. That looks a little bit more settled on the board this time. give that a quick once over with the toothbrush. Thermal paste. Right. That's definitely cooled down enough now. Move that back out the way. Don't know whether this is going to make a blind bit of difference, but it's definitely sat better on the board. So that's one positive. Yeah. I'm hoping it was just one of maybe the pads not sitting properly. Would be nice. At least one of the antennas attached. It's just for good luck. Don't think it's going to make any difference at all, but yeah, I doubt that's going to make a blind bit of difference, but you never know. Right, not going to plug anything else in at the moment, apart from controller in a second. Well, with that reflow, it did seem to sit better to the board, as I said, so fingers crossed. This works. Just pop the capture card up. Ow. Oh, I know why. Give me a second. Might help if I see if I can. My fat stubby fingers are not designed. Especially when I can't see the freaking button. Might help if I actually plug the hard drive in. Put that there a second. Hello there, Wilson. Nice to see you. Right. Hard drive. That was it. Sorry about that. I just had to shoot off. I thought I heard the door go, but there's got to be an easier way. Probably helped the first time if I'd actually plugged the hard drive in. Just might make it a little bit easier for you to see that that is charging. Power's on, and I'm still having the same issue. If I reset the controller, nothing. Unless the Wi-Fi chip, I don't know whether the Wi-Fi chip that I got could be bad, but then again, So no, I'm wondering if it could be my freaking cable. That's both antennas plugged in. Absolutely nothing. Wilson, it was originally, it came in because it was dropped and it had a damaged HDMI port. Got that fixed, got it displaying, as you can see, and then it wasn't, controller wasn't syncing with the PlayStation. It's with the PlayStation 4. So I'm actually a little bit lost now. USB ports are good. I'm guessing I can't even get in to test the Wi-Fi. It's infuriating that they don't let you connect via cable if it's an original controller. I don't actually have any controllers that I could use. I'm a little bit stuck as to what to do here now. I suppose you guys have got any ideas? It's a shame it's not working. Trying to think if I've got any other cables. I don't have any other micro USB. It works in safe mode. That side of it's not an issue. Charge and sync. Let me try a brand new cable. Verify. So the North flash. Let's have a look then. I'll have a look into that Nori flash. Roughly will run around over an IC research no. Is there any way of actually let me shut this down? How do you mean, Wayne? Verify you get a connection back? Well, I can do a full reball because Bill sent me a decent amount of solder balls, so I could try a reball. No, the... Oh, you mean put the old one back on? Yeah, I kind of... I don't know what I've done with it now. Put it down somewhere. I'll show you what I've done to it. If I can find my cursor. Just pop that on the board. There you go. As it was coming off, the lid came off. And yeah, I knocked everything about. But what I may do is reball it, take it off. This the new one, reball it, reflow it. See if I can, if that works, or then look at this NOR flash thing. I'm guessing that's similar to like flashing a BIOS for a computer, sort of thing, but I don't have the foggiest. Yeah, no, I wasn't kind of expecting the shield to come away, Wayne. It just kind of, I was like, oh, the chip's coming up. And I grabbed it by the shield rather than the actual little board. My own fault. How do I do the reball on camera? iFits. Okie dokie. Yeah, I will do. Do you think it's worth a reball and reflow with the new chip? Or do you think that's good? Because it looks alright. It's definitely sat better the second time round. Don't know actually. Is it just me or... So if... Ah, right, okay. So it's definitely talking to it, so that's good then. Okie dokie, I'll... The only bit that... Well, they seem like they're connected, but it's just the... I would say the distance here compared to... Well, they look connected. And if it's connected and it's looking good, I don't really want to be pulling it off if it's... I'm risking doing to this one what I did to the other one. That's my biggest concern. I know I shouldn't make the same mistake twice, but... Let's have a look if we can... PS4... No... Dump. Right. Well, I wouldn't be able to take do that at the moment anyway, because I've just had a look at the equipment, and according to this, you need a Raspberry Pi, or I'm guessing something to actually read the flash chip. So I'm guessing that's a 6 leg. What do I do with that? It's terrible for putting things down. But I think that's about as far as I can get with that today. I'll have to see what the customer wants to do from here. Whether he wants me to keep going or... Because at the moment, I knew he was quite happy for me to Wi-Fi IC and try and those steps. But I will have a chat with the customer. Because obviously not having the reader. I will... Let me have a look and see. No reader. No. Flash. yeah, I've got one. I haven't got one of those, but I can. That's something I can get hold of. Andrew Paul video on there. Yeah, I will do, Lee. Thank you. I'll have a look at that. It's not. What do you mean, the Wi-Fi chip CG? Yeah. I sent a picture over to Phil and he sent me the correct one. Well, he said he sent me the correct one. So if it's the wrong one, I've got Phil to blame. Yeah, not that I can read the ones on that, but I know when Phil pulled it off, he did say he found one that matched, and I do trust Phil. Possibly, maybe, slightly. No, I do trust him. Not that I can actually... If I could read the writing on it, but let me see if I can get it under the... Oh, hang on. No, there we go. Bear with me for a second. Let me bloody thermal paste on me. Alright. J2OH9 1 yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely the right chip. I'll have to watch some videos and do some research on this NOR flashing. At the moment, I think this may be a no fix. I'm going to have a chat with the customer, see what he wants to do. Because revision 1. Is there a revision number on it as well? I didn't see that. Oh, you mean that J20H909's the second revision? Yeah, Phil did say that there was 2 different ones. But what I will do is I'll have a chat with the customer, see what they want to do, because at the end of the day, it's up to them. If they want me to keep trying with it, I will do, which I'm sure they probably will. But I'm not entirely sure what else I could do. I suppose I could reball and refloat. I'm just a bit nervous about taking it off again. I don't think that's going to make any difference, because actually it's the same fault it had when it had that one on. Top side. Yeah. Oh yeah, revision 1.5. I see it there. Now I know where I'm really looking for it. Bring this. 3447. Yeah, it's all good. All fuses okay. So yeah. But surely if the fuses, I suppose it might just not be. Make sure they're all in place still. Obviously that one was the one that I nudged, but well, that one's not attached. So we could have an issue with that. I'm guessing that could cause it. Just bear with me for a second. Well, I found one of these little, is it a resistor diode? It's loose, so let's see if I can get that one settled back down. I am going to turn my hot air off for a second while I swap over my noses. A little bit of flux. It's still on the board. I'm just hoping that I can get it to do, just to make sure that this is actually attached, unlike last time. Nope. Shit. Where's me, Yeah, I thought I'd got it back down in place, but obviously not late. So I'm currently fighting with it. Right, while that's attached to those tweezers, what I am going to do is just add a little bit of get this into a position I can actually hopefully work. Right. I think that got it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to dig out my spare screws. This is why I usually use a tub to put them in. Right. Oh. Turn the board this way. Find the bloody component. Sorry if this bit is a little bit wobbly. A bit more flux might help. Right, that didn't seem to work. Still attached, that's good. Alright, let's try and get a bit more solder into those always struggle with these little components, and then you see people do it and make it look so simple. doesn't want to go back on this board. I'm hoping I've still got it between my tweezers. Nope. Measure the resistor. Okie dokie. I would if this idiot knew what he'd done with his multimeter. Let me just check something, guys. Just make sure that my leads and stuff. No, something's not right there. Oh, for God's sake. 0.022. give it another shot at getting this. Well, that's not good. Somewhere around here is my resistor. May have to be a wire. Hopefully it's not an important I was being so careful then. Well, temporary wire to test, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully it doesn't do it any damage. .022. No, that stuff's a bit thick. Well, for now, I'll do what you suggested, Lee, and run a jumper wire. It was 0.022. So I'm hoping that didn't even think to check that, to be honest with you. .001 when I touch my leads together on my meter, but I don't think it's a, for some reason that one works, but this one's not at the moment. Oh, now you want to work. .0052. Let me it was more just to find out what the ratings are on the or resistors. Gonna try this and see if this works. Just tin up this jumper wire. Would it cause an issue if I jump this and it's not a 0 ohm resistor? I'm guessing it's going to cause some sort of issue, but... Damn you. Flux and solder would help. Cheers, Jaden. And Lee for suggesting it. Can't forget Lee. Right. One thing I do want to check is we got from there. And we have continuity, which is good. Which tells me those two pads are joined. If this works, I will come back and either replace that resistor or cry if it's not that resistor. It would be nice to get a win at some point. I've had a few losses recently. So, right. Get rid of the scope. Move that out of the way. Well, rather than blaming Phil if it all goes tits up with it and saying that he sent me the wrong chip, at least now I can say that Lee gave me the wrong advice. Lee said to do it. Well, we'll soon. Yours may be, Lee, but no. Let's go little capture card, just so I can actually see what I'm doing on camera as well. Let me just double check that this. Yeah, it connects to the computer, so I know this cable is good. We know the port's good, but I'm just going to put it through that just to make sure. Turn the light off on that. We have power, HDMI, and controller connected. So let's turn this. Oh, yes. Hard disk. Thank you very much, CG. See what I mean? I do it every time. Might help if I turn the plug socket on as well. Well, while that loads up and gets ready, I will be back in 2 seconds. Right, sorry about that. Oh, right, got hard drive. Console is started up. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have success. We have, I think, success. Sorry about this. I've got a delivery coming. I will be back in. Well, it's working. I won't. I'll figure something out with regards to that. Let me get that on the bigger screen so I can see it better. For this, I am going to whack a Ethernet cable in. Actually, you know what? Right, the issue originally was, I'm guessing it was the Wi-Fi card. I put it down to that, the Wi-Fi chip. Replaced it and had to temporarily bridge a resistor because I couldn't get it on. But let me just oh no, okay, it does not like this controller. It might actually be because I don't think this controller's working properly. So now we know we can connect a controller. Let me find one that'll actually work properly. Thanks for all your help, everybody. I do appreciate it. I will, I'm going to set this up and just make sure that everything seems okay when I get into it. And then I will factory reset it for the customer. I'll let him know that I've just, right, let me pop that off. Right. That's the controller I was using a second ago. As you can see, 2 controllers. But that controller's playing up. but this one is working fine. That other one probably needs a good clean. So 2 controllers sync properly. I don't want to connect the camera. London. Yeah. Confirm and continue. Oh, let me just yes, controller is wireless, even though for some reason I don't get. Let me Right, I'm having a few issues with those 2 controllers. They but yeah, can't get into the system for some reason. I've got, but what I'm going to do is let me restart this because it's currently probably confused because it's got like 3 controllers connected. When it starts up, you can't. Well, all I need to do now is replace that resistor. But we have one fixed PlayStation 4. What do you think then, Lee? Just whack a bit of conformal coating over it, or leave it as is? If it works, it's working. I just hang on. We've got working without cable. One thing, settings, you'll have to bear with me because I can't actually see what I think it's that one. Network. Is it that one? Test internet connection. There we go. Just gonna have a cigarette. My internet is shocking, but as you can see, the Wi-Fi card is working. Well, if it was for a bacon sarnie GeForce, yeah, not an issue. But yeah, no, now it's just to decide whether I find a resistor, replace it, or leave it as is. That's the question. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I'm happy that it's working. I did get a parcel. I'm just leaving it running for a minute just to make sure it doesn't overheat, but I had a parcel in the post. Oh, I know what this is. I was hoping it would be something exciting. Well, it kind of is. It's more work. And officially, my first mail-in repair. He's not included. Not that I really need them, but Elite Series 2 controller. He sent in some analog sticks. I said I'd have a look at them, see what the quality's like, and if they're good, I'll use his. If not, I will use my own. So, right hand on cam. But yeah, all working. Let's go back. Back. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I suppose I should really test the disk drive. Oh mate, this is just a cigarette. It's a roll up. I'll probably put that in upside down, but I think I may have put the disc in the wrong way. That sounds better. And that's good. So it's reading the disc. I'm just going to eject that out. Yeah, no, don't smoke anything else on stream. Just the cigarettes. Well, for saying I've not had one since 1 o'clock, I think I'm doing quite well. And that's what, 3 hours. That's not bad. I will shut this down now, because I want to reapply thermal paste and bits and pieces, which, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to do off stream. I'm going to see if I can find a resistor to replace that temporary jumper wire. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That means I can get some pennies in the bank. And yeah, all good. I wasn't actually planning on the stream being this long today. I was only expecting it to be an hour, hour and a half. I was hoping it would be nice and quick changing that. But 3 hours, not bad. So yeah. Let me get rid of that, because I don't need that anymore. So, yeah. All good. I don't have a resistor to hand right at this second to replace it, but I'm sure I will find one. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, guys, coming along and watching. I'm glad that I could actually get it going, and at least now I've got the first BGA chip out the way. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more confidence when it comes to doing the next one. Yes, you'll have to excuse the mess on the desk. It looks worse than it is. It's organised chaos. But I am going to, I think I'm going to end it there, because my head is starting to throb a little bit. But I appreciate everybody for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. If you could hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. If you're not already, please subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. Oh, and I will catch you all in a bit in Discord, more than likely, and I will let you know what the customer says with regards. Well, no, customer doesn't need to say anything, but he doesn't. He's already agreed to the work, so what am I on about? Yeah, getting tired now. So, thank you very much. I'm going to leave it there, and I will catch you all later. Bye.